Welcome everyone to Team Number One's Grand Challenge. Team One got solar energy. Let's get started. What is the problem? The quick answer is that it is inefficient. Solar energy began and the efficiency numbers were around 2%. 2020, they assume it will be around 25% efficiency, which is still not up to par with the coal industry, is up to 45%. People want it to be efficient, but it can't be right now. We're going to give some solutions.
No matter how far the technology advances, there will always be degradation to the environment. The more solar panels we have to make, the more gases we have to pump into the air to destroy and degrade the natural environment. It's way too pricey and it's way too inefficient.
Okay, we're going to talk about nanotechnology. Stanford researchers have found a way to trap light in organic cells. The way of doing that is inserting a very, very thin polymer layer. When put in between a rough layer and a mirror layer, the light waves would stay in the cell for a longer period of time, causing a higher percentage of electrons to be agitated and creating more energy. They were able to create 12 times the amount of light absorbed. Nanotechnology would decrease the need for these large amounts of product to create the solar cells. But the issue is that nanofilms are very hard to mass produce.
The next theory deals with the problem of using harmful batteries to store energy it has created. A solution comes through pumped hydroelectric storage. This is a solution to storing energy during periods where there is not really energy needed on the grid. You can use the energy that would be going to the grid to spin turbines that'll pump water up a hill onto a reservoir. This reservoir is basically an indefinite storage of electricity. The water will never go away unless, it evaporates, but it would always come back down as rain in that case. And it's basically indefinite. It's all basically going to be there. If you had it there for 20 years, the same amount of water would probably be there. You can also use this if you need energy during, the day where it's peak hours. You're going to just let the water flow back down the hill. It's going to spin the turbine. It's going to, regenerate that energy. It's not going to be 100% efficient, but it'll be pretty darn close to efficiency right there.
So, another one of the major issues of the solar panels is the placement of the solar panels. A lot of times they'll put them in deserts. Sometimes they'll put them on lakes because it prevents evaporation. They have a certain water reservoir in California that is filled with these large plastic black balls. It is the largest water reservoir in all of California. The problem they have is that it evaporates too quickly. So one of the solutions that we could have possibly put some of these solar panels over that water reservoir to, one, keep it from evaporating, provide all that extra energy for California, which they obviously need. This is one of the more green solutions.
This idea is very impractical in today's society. Our fourth idea is to create a mini star to put in everyone's homes and the major cities to power everything. You would have to first create the mini star. There's also a chance of it causing a black hole to form. Once you've created the star, the other problem would be we have to create a container to hold the star, which would have to be made out of a material that can, one, withstand the sun's heat, two, absorb it so that none of it escapes, and in three, you'd have to line the container on the inside with solar panels. If we can do that, you would be able to create almost an indefinite source of power.
No! Solar energy is beyond inefficient. Thank you for joining us for this fun little adventure.